Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BandLab Plus Coffee. It's time to wake up, wind up, and cue up with another excellent track. Today we've got Indecisive Mind by EmilyLouiseMusicc. So, without further ado, to the lab!
Let the music unlock your heart. It's time to collaborate. You're part of the family.
Time to wake up, wind up, and cue up with another excellent BandLab track. Indecisive Mind over here on BandLab by EmilyLouiseMusicc, EmilyLouiseMusicc, out of London, UK, repping 2.68 thousand followers, and there's no description on the track. So, let's take a listen. Ooh. This reminds me of Panic at the Disco. Thanks for the lyrics, Emily.
Don't push me to
Ooh.
my limit. If you see me letting go, don't step over my boundaries. If you see me, let me know. I don't know where I was unconscious of. I don't know what went wrong. I'm thinking my mind's playing mind games, changing my mind again.
Nice.
Feeling so strange.
The track is really creating a great atmosphere for this vocal. The snaps really fit here. This is all around great arrangement for this type of song.
I should have told you. I just please people.
Almost like a jazz cafe. Really jazzy. The bass is doing its thing. The snaps are doing their thing. The piano's doing its thing. And the singer's just doing whatever they want. But this is a very modern, like, wet sound. A lot of reverb. Really great chorus. Kind of reminds me of James Bond. There we go. You can really hear the feeling in Emily's voice on this one. She's feeling it.
I know what I want, not just how.
Not knowing what I want when I want, not knowing just how. Indecisive mind. We all know people with indecisive minds in our lives. Shoot, you may be the person with the indecisive mind. So, we get this. This is relatable on so many levels. You know, two things I love and one thing I want more of on this excellent track is the first thing here is this instrumental. It does all the right building, all the right dropping out and then coming back. Starts out nice and easy. And by the time we get to the chorus, we're all the way over here. And then we get a bridge over here. You can hear that we're using the same elements, but we're taking them out and bringing them back in as we need them and as the song demands, right? It's a natural flow or a natural progression. It is as the song demands, it is not as we demand. So for that emotional feeling to come through and to resonate, we really truly need to listen to what the song is telling us. And in this case, I think the song does a great job of telling us exactly where it's going. From the beginning, which is kind of creepy or tense, maybe confusing a little bit, to the chorus, which is just like, "Wah, I'm indecisive," but everything fits the way that it's supposed to. So there's nothing indecisive about the track, that's for sure, and that's number one. Number two, really digging on this vocal performance, Emily Louise. I like that you're bringing a ton of emotion to the table, and I like that I can tell you truly believe, think about, or live what it is you were singing about, which is the best music in my opinion. Don't push me to my limit if you see me letting go. Don't step over my boundaries if you see me let me know. I don't know where I was. I wasn't conscious of. I don't know what went wrong. I'm thinking. Right? So it's this very one way and then another, and then one way and another. So I completely get that, and I like that, and that is the second thing that I love. The one thing I want more of, or actually in this case, maybe the one thing I want more of by subtraction. I think that a wet vocal is a great vocal. You will see in my DJTatious presets, especially in my pop series, that the vocals are very wet, reverb heavy, delay heavy, and I like that a lot. In this particular song, I think maybe the vocal gets carried away a little bit into space by that reverb, and could be even more poignant if we were to dial it back slightly. A really great rule of thumb that I've learned in my producing is go until you can hear that reverb, push the fader, the mix, until you can hear that reverb, and then dial it back until you can just barely hear it. Because you've been messing with the track for a while. You've been singing with the track for a while. Your ears have become accustomed to it, which means just like anything you've been desensitized to, you're not going to realize how loud or how much something is pushing through, simply because you have been saturated in that thing for so long. And in this case, I think it's the reverb. So go until you can just hear that reverb, and then dial it back until it's just barely noticeable to you. Because even though it's just barely noticeable to you, for people whose ears are fresh and haven't heard your track before, it's going to shine through better. So that would be my one thing I want more of by subtraction. What a great track. Everyone should head on over to BANDLAB and follow EmilyLouiseMusicc out of London. And while you're at it, don't forget to follow DJTatious on YouTube, BANDLAB, and wherever you choose to consume your social media. In the meantime, thanks for drinking coffee with me. Hey, do you want to be on BANDLAB Plus Coffee? Find the link below in the description. It'll take you directly to my BANDLAB profile. Make sure you hit that follow button so you don't miss any updates. Keep the criteria in mind when posting the link for your song, and you could see yourself on BANDLAB Plus Coffee real soon.